MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco RoughRiders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Gordon Wales, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Luis Baroa strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Luis Baroa.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7th. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Striding into the box, Adam Zahorik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. With a moment now, let's check out how the RoughRiders line up on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Miguel Cairo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Enrique Diaz, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Felipe Nieve comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Felipe Nieve.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lundy on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Into the box now, Josh Huggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the San Antonio defense.
He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. You get an opportunity to watch him in this.
Javier Rosas gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Will Quisenberry. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Into the box, Jordan Danks. Hit hard to the right. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Brian Hendley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brian Hendley.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center, and this ball game is tied at 1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Lance Leahy.
Lance Leahy.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And that misses 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
In now, Jimmy Lundy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. Back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Standing in now, Rocky Gale. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Huggins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all even at 1 apiece. David Castaneda strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Castaneda.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Stepping in now, Ryan Strasburger. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Well, this guy on the mound right now isn't fooling anybody to start this inning. The home run was clearly hammered, and this ball's hit even harder, but with just a more favorable result out there on the mound.
Into the box now, Johnny Harris. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Baroa is in pursuit, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Into the box, Ramon Delgadio. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. Lundy is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go now to the top of the third. The RoughRiders are out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Steve Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Steve Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Huggins is under it as he puts it away, and it's one pitch, one away to start the third.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Ramon Alfonso digs in here for his first appearance. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Standing in now, Luis Baroa. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Felipe Nieve digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Pulled toward right center field. Baroa moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Josh Huggins.
Stepping in, Josh Huggins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, and I can guarantee you he wanted that swing back, too. He got a fastball to hit, and it seemed like he put a good swing on it, but he just missed it.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. One and two, here it comes. Hard liner towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Javier Rosas stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, first baseman, Will Quisenberry.
Now to the plate, Will Quisenberry. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Leahy giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. leading off the inning, Adam Zahorik, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Danks is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on.
Miguel Cairo, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
In now, Brian Hendley. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
In now, Lance Leahy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it is. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The RoughRiders lead it 2-1. Jordan Danks is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jordan Danks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Ramirez gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, David Castaneda.
Now at the plate, David Castaneda. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last home run was well over 400 feet. So if you're going to try to get him out this time, I suggest you throw a different pitch.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Ryan Strasburger stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
High pop-up. Hendley has a play. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting.
And as we take a look at his pitch count so far, sometimes numbers can be misleading. You see the 38 strikes there, but a lot of those have been on pitches out of the zone that he's gotten guys to swing at.
At the plate, Johnny Harris. He flew out in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Two out with the man at first. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. That misses 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Jimmy Lundy heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
On the ground to third. Delgadio takes it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Rocky Gale is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Nieve is right there. Throw on to first, two gone.
The first baseman, number 33, Steve Ramirez.
Steve Ramirez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Chopped at the plate, but it's foul, strike one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ramon Delgadio comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Ramon Delgadio.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Two pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Zahoric has it. A quick out number one.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Into the box now, Felipe Nieve, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Stepping in now, Josh Huggins, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Bases are empty here with two men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Leahy shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ramon Alfonso will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Castaneda is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Alfonso is retired, and there's one away.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Into the box, Luis Baroa, as he'll take a look at ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Huggins sprinting after it, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
In now, Adam Zahorik, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Trying to hold the lead. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Miguel Cairo bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base, and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Drilled to first. Quisenberry scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Javier Rosas will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Will Quisenberry will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Oh, and the throw sails. It's over his head.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Here comes the first pitch. Jordan Danks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Baroa makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that 1-out triple, and the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
David Castaneda will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Grown-up guys are used to just...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-2. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Brian Hendley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Lance Leahy will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Full count. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat right here. That's their first of the ball game.
Now time call. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Lloyd Meyer will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 15, Lloyd Meyer.
Jimmy Lundy will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
1-0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Looped out toward third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game, especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just 1 out, and meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Standing in now, Rocky Gale, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Johnny Harris will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Johnny.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
In there, 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. On his way to pitch number 75. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's around first on his way to second now. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Stepping in now, Ramon Delgadio, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
No one out with a runner at second. Fouled straight back. Looking to keep this a one-run game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Felipe Nieve will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. And this pushes the lead up to 2 now.
Into the box, Josh Huggins. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The RoughRiders lead it 4-2. Steve Ramirez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. To short. Nieve is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
second baseman, Ramon Alfonso.
Jose Peralta will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ramon Alfonso stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he lays off there 1-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You're really wasting a lot of bullets on a guy that you should get out fairly quickly. You got to go right after him. Get him out of here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or two to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Luis Baroa will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Adam Zahorik will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Javier Rosas strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Rosas.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with the 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, take a couple of home run balls out of the equation, and he really hasn't pitched all that badly. Good start to the inning here.
Will Quisenberry tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
In there, and it's 0-1. hot shot towards the hole. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
He's running towards second. A tag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 8 full. The RoughRiders are out in front, 4-2. Davis Silva is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 6, Davis Silva.
Miguel Cairo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
From what I've seen of this guy so far, this is one of those guys that has that makeup to be a real good late inning guy. I mean, you can tell this is a kid who wants the baseball in his hand in a tough spot.
Brian Hindley will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. The pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Huggins on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Lance Leahy.
Lance Leahy makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball 3.
I don't like the way they're working here. They're giving him way too much credit.
Yeah, if it's an inch or 2 outside, I think he'll chase it. But not when it's way off the plate.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And now as a pitcher, you have to remind yourself that that runner out there, he means absolutely nothing. You're up by 2, so if he scores, hey, no big deal. You just can't let anyone else get on.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Jimmy Lundy. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is fouled back and out of play. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The RoughRiders stand tall in the saddle. They win it 4-2. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious RoughRiders, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Missions, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.